Hello everyone, here is the X Health Healthy Living channel. So, you want to lose weight? Have you already started sticking to keto and want to take your results to the next level? If so, why not add a few ingredients to the water you drink every day? You have to understand that the weight is a symptom, not the problem itself or the cause. The main cause is an overdose of insulin. Here are a couple of facts about insulin that probably everybody knows. But let me remind you, insulin is the main fat-storing hormone. Even with a small amount of insulin, fat is not burned. That is, insulin prevents the burning of fat, and with prolonged excess insulin, insulin resistance develops. You might think that insulin resistance is good for weight loss because the body resists insulin, but in fact with insulin resistance the body overcompensates to produce more insulin to overcome the resistance, so the amount of insulin is much higher. That's the problem. Insulin resistance is caused by excess insulin, but the body tries to protect itself from the excess by creating this barrier. If you don't eliminate what activates insulin, the condition will get worse over time. There are 3 triggers that trigger insulin production. Carbohydrates trigger insulin production, especially refined foods like sugar. Basically, food triggers the release of insulin, so frequent overeating and snacking is harmful. And third, as already mentioned, insulin resistance is simply an increase in insulin levels. I want to explain another important point. Most people have insulin resistance. You can be on a low-carb diet, eliminate carbs, don't eat sugar, and when you check your blood glucose levels, they turn out to be elevated. Or you have diabetes and you don't eat sugar, but the sugar keeps going up. Where does that sugar come from? It comes from the liver. The liver converts other substances, such as proteins, fats, and ketone bodies, into sugar. This is called gluconeogenesis. Therefore, the worse your insulin resistance is, the longer your blood glucose levels will stay high. If you continue with the program without deviating from what I say next, your blood glucose levels will eventually go down. However, the extra sugar in the blood does not come from food, but from the liver, which converts this substance. I would also like to point out one thing. If you are overweight, diabetic, or insulin resistant, you have what is called basal insulin, which is the insulin your body needs to work. It has nothing to do with diet. You just have more insulin in your blood when you are overweight or diabetic or insulin resistant. I'm going to focus on this point because some people expect to lose weight as fast as everyone else. But others may not have that insulin resistance because the basal or basal insulin is higher than it should be because of years of insulin resistance. It will be harder for someone to lose weight at the beginning compared to those who don't have that level of insulin in their blood. The goal of this video is to focus as much as possible on weight loss with a focus on eliminating insulin resistance. A comprehensive approach is needed to lose as much weight as possible in the shortest amount of time. This includes using a healthy version of the ketogenic diet and interval fasting. You can also add some ingredients to the water you drink. These are lemon, apple cider vinegar, and cinnamon. If you add at least 2 or all 3 ingredients into your drink, you will see a significant improvement in terms of weight loss as you address insulin resistance even with a non-ideal diet. Let's start with apple cider vinegar. It contains acetic acid. Acetic acid has a strong effect on blood glucose levels, increases sensitivity, reduces insulin resistance, and makes it easier to lower blood glucose levels after consuming carbohydrates. Next, lemons. You can squeeze the juice or take a whole lemon and grind it in a blender, but eating a whole lemon is healthier. But if you don't have time, just use lemon juice. Lemon juice contains many substances, citric acid, phytonutrients, and vitamin C. It is better to make juice from fresh lemons or to whip whole lemons than to use store-bought ready-made lemon juice. Vitamin C is sensitive to oxygen and heat and is destroyed by pasteurization. Vitamin C has other benefits, especially for weight loss. The nutrients in lemon juice increase sensitivity and reduce insulin resistance. The third ingredient is cinnamon. Add a pinch of cinnamon to your drink. Cinnamon is a spice that increases insulin sensitivity and regulates blood glucose levels. One study of cinnamon involved 543 diabetics, and on average, their blood glucose levels dropped by 24 points, which is very good. Adding some ingredients to the water you drink every day is easy, and you can supplement them with other health benefits, such as interval fasting, keto diet. These all contribute to the results. Another feature of these 3 foods for faster goals is that they help reduce liver fat, lower insulin levels, normalize sugar levels, and regulate cholesterol levels. They help the liver to produce bile. This is also very important. Lemon water contains citrate, which reduces the risk of kidney stones and has anti-inflammatory properties. In other words, severe inflammation can cause insulin resistance. To do this, you need to drink 350 milliliters of water 2 or 3 times a day and add 30 milliliters of lemon juice or a whole lemon to it. It's very simple. You can grind it in a blender or squeeze the juice of 1 whole lemon and add 1 to 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, plus a pinch of cinnamon. You can also blend it all together in a blender. Some people may find the taste bitter, in which case add a few drops of liquid stevia. For those who don't know, this is a plant extract that is sweet but contains no sugar. Add a few drops and it tastes like lemonade. This drink is recommended to drink before meals. If you have 1 meal a day, drink the first and second cups on an empty stomach, and the third just before the meal. Next, you should understand how to follow the ketogenic diet, thanks to which many people achieve good results in getting rid of excess weight and improve their health. If this video was helpful to you, please like this video and subscribe to our channel, where you will learn many more interesting things.